The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hey, welcome back to the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Guy Newcomb, the scoreboard guy, alongside here. We go to North Platte High School, home of the Panthers, and we welcome in the boys basketball team and head coach Braden Kemper. Coach Kemper, thanks so much for setting this up and making some time for us.
Hey, Guy, thank you for doing this. We appreciate the coverage and appreciate what you do for the state.
You bet, Coach. And couldn't do it without you guys. But Coach, you're off to a tremendous season here at 20-4. Tell us a little bit about kind of put a bow on the season. I know your last time out, you scored 106 points against Plattsburgh, but tell us about the season overall and how it's gone.
It started off well. We have a lot of returning guys. We brought back 4 starters from a year ago. So it kind of a goal for me was how can I spice things up in practice to make sure these guys aren't going through the same grind. I mean, basketball season's a long season, so I didn't want it to get boring for them. So it's kind of my challenge as a coach. What wrinkles can we add to a team that's been pretty experienced? I got 3 guys that have been starting for me. I have 2 of them that have been starting since freshman, and one of them that's been playing since freshman, but starting since sophomore. So is how can I kind of end their careers on a high note, and what goals can we do, or what things can we do to achieve our goals? And these guys we all came together, kind of talked about our goals, and obviously a couple of them win conference, win districts, win a tournament, put ourselves in position to make it to a Final Four. And so far this season, I mean, it's been a fun ride, and kind of I had to sit back. I think it was middle of December, into December, when we were really starting to get going. I kind of had to tell myself, sit back and enjoy it a little bit. We're not going to be playing our best ball middle of December, and just enjoy the process with these guys. It's the last ride with these 3 sitting next to me. So our season's been fun. It's a fun journey. We started off KCI tournament, got 3rd, got beat by our rivals over at West Platte. We learned a lot from that. We were the 1 seed going into that tournament and ended up getting 3rd, and we learned a lot after that loss, and we rallied and put together some wins heading into 2026. And then after that, we played in the Kearney Classic, which I thought was really good for us. We were able to avenge our loss to West Platte, but then we played in the Kearney Classic, which filled with Class 4, Class 5 schools. Got to play Platte County, lost a heartbreaker there. Got to play Kearney. We learned a lot from those 2 games, and then we were able to turn around and beat St. Pius out of Kansas City. And then that kind of led us right into an important stretch of games where we had Mid Buchanan, who was Class 2 or Class 3, number 2 in the state, the top-rated public school in the state. And we were able to knock them off after losing to them in the regular season. We ended up winning our tournament, our invitational, by beating them. So we split with them, and just every step of the way we've been focusing on getting better and learning from what we've done. We have 4 losses on the year, and I think each one of those 4 was important for us moving forward. And I've been kind of challenging the guys these last couple of weeks. We've rallied. We've put together a lot of wins in a row, but I said, don't get complacent, because, I mean, our district is tough. I mean, it's I'm not sure if you've looked at it much, Guy, but there are lots of really good teams in it. There's 4 or 5 teams that can win that thing, and it's a tough district. And a couple state-ranked teams, a couple teams that I know East Buck lost a lot from last year, but they made a quarterfinal, and they're good again. West Platte has a really good player in Drake Montez. It's a tough district, but just enjoying that process. And I think that's made a change for me. I was kind of stressed out. Coaching a really talented group, it's fun. Obviously, I've enjoyed every second of it, but you got to enjoy it a little bit too. And I think that was kind of the turn in me as a coach, was just learn from everything and enjoy the process, enjoy the guys, enjoy the daily grind of basketball season. So that's kind of been our season up to this point. I've just been focusing on getting better. Obviously, the main goal that these guys got together was win a state title, and that's no different. I know Principia, probably the best, if not one of the best teams in the state across all classes, would be down there at the end. But I said we got to enjoy the process of getting there. We got to get through districts. I mean, like I said, our district's tough, and then you got to win one every step of the way. So I said, let's not. I had to have a sit down with him. I said, let's not focus on winning a state title right now. Let's focus on getting better. And we've kind of seen the progress that's taken once we've shifted our mindset to that.
Again, we're visiting with the North Platte Panthers, a basketball team, and head coach Braden Kemper. Coach, just a little bit about your background. How long have you been there? Where'd you go to high school, college, and how did you arrive there at North Platte?
So I'm a third generation coach. My grandma, Julie Kemper, coached years at Plattsburgh and Cameron, and then my dad is the head boys basketball coach at Mid Buchanan. So that makes those games fun. But that's where I went to high school. I played at Mid Buchanan. Was able to make a state run my junior year. We lost to Scott County Central in 2015 by 5. And so I've been a part of my dad's program. He's I think he just eclipsed 500 wins a couple weeks ago, and he's been around for a long time. So I've learned a lot from him. I've learned a lot from my grandma. After high school, went to St. Mary in Leavenworth, Kansas, and played a couple years there under Coach Brown and Coach Brady Hoff. And I credit a lot of coaching things and a lot of teaching things too that I've learned from both my time playing for my dad and listening to my grandma and playing under Coach Brown and Coach Brady Hoff. They've taught me a lot of things about the game, and it just every step of the way I've learned something new, and I think that's helped me as both a teacher and a coach and just an overall person of persevering through obstacles. And I tore my Achilles when I was at college and learning how to play bounce back from something like that, and then finally stepped away from the game and started coaching, and I've loved every second of it.
Outstanding. Well, Coach, you've got 3 players there with you right now. I believe they're all seniors. You can start where you'd like and introduce them and tell a little bit about them, and we'll visit with them.
So first I'm going to talk about, or I'll have Brendan Matt talk. He's a senior 4-year starter, all-state player a year ago. He has countless awards that he's won. I'm not going to go through the whole count, but he's to my right here. Brendan Matt.
Brendan, how are you, sir?
I'm right. How are you?
I'm good. Tell us a little bit about what position you play and what you believe your roles and responsibilities are on the team.
I mean, point guard, obviously, and I try and distribute the ball to my teammates and be a good leader and lead us to some wins.
Is that a position that you've played your entire high school career, or is it new to you?
No, I've been playing that since I was a kid. Yeah, it's not new.
Yeah. What are you doing on game day? Mentally and physically to kind of get prepared. With regards to drinking lots of water, getting lots of rest, diet, and then maybe watching film, or what are you doing on game day to get prepared?
He sends out a scout to all of us, everyone on the team, and look through that and listen to him talk that we could practice and things like that. And, obviously get good sleep and eat right the day before.
Do you have a go-to pregame meal?
No, it's different every time.
Okay. All right. Where's the best place to eat at North Platte in case I'm there?
There's nothing to eat in North Platte.
Renata's. You gotta plug Renata's.
Renata's
the cafe in town.
All right. Tell us a little bit, warming up, what's going through your mind in the layup line? What are you thinking about right before the game starts? What's going through your mind?
Just thinking about coming out strong and going along with our game plan and just, playing defense, things like that.
Coming into the season, obviously, you know what your schedule is. At the beginning of the season, were there games or tournaments that you kind of put a mental check mark by, thinking, okay, I'm really looking forward to this game? Are there games like that on your schedule you look forward to?
Yeah, for sure. Every game with Mid-Buck is like that. Our tournament was a big one this year, and in the Kearney tournament, we didn't do as good as we wanted to, but that was and I think we learned from that. Yeah.
All right. A little fun question here. What is like your least favorite chore to do at home?
At home? Take out the trash.
Got a long driveway?
I do have a long driveway.
So that figures into it, absolutely. Well, hey, I greatly appreciate you being part of the show today. Congratulations on being recognized as a Labor's Union Local 663 Team of the Week.
Thank you.
All right, Coach, who do we have next?
Dylan Armstrong, senior, 4-year starter, KMZU player, all-conference player for us, post player for us, forward, I guess. I don't. He's kind of positionless, kind of does whatever we need him to do.
Dylan, did you say?
What'd you say?
Well, first name again, I didn't hear.
Dylan Armstrong.
Okay. Dylan, how are you doing today, man?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
I'm good. So positionless. So I want to ask you that question. So outside of that, what's your role on the team? How do you define your role?
I try and find my point guard, Brennan, when I have the ball the most, and just trying to get the rebounds so I can get it to Brendan so he can go down the court and do what he needs to, and just trying to get open.
Yeah. Now, starter since your freshman year, go back to that first time you stepped on the floor as a freshman in a varsity contest. What's going through your mind? Do you remember it?
I was pretty nervous. I mean, being a freshman, starting my first game, going from junior high to high school was definitely a big step. And I was just pretty nervous in the spot I was in.
Yeah. Who's kind of influenced outside of your coaches? Do you have family members, maybe an older brother or father or even a mother that's kind of influenced your game and encouraged you along the way to be as good as you can be?
I'd probably say my cousins. I watched them growing up when I was little. I was always playing basketball with them, and I was like fifth grade watching them play high school basketball, and they're pretty good. And that was just my goal, was to be as good as them.
As you look back over your career, do you have maybe a 2 or 3 favorite, maybe just be one, but a favorite moment that you're not going to forget? Maybe a big district win or a conference win. Are there games that really stand out to you that you're not going to forget?
I would probably say our tournament this year, championship against Mid-Buck. We haven't won that since, I think, 2016. And, it was a close game the whole way through. And, the energy was there. The atmosphere was great. It was just a great win that I won't forget.
What do you do in pregame? Do you have a pregame meal that you go to?
Not really. I usually just hit up the Trex down the road and get something there and come back.
All right. Very good. No, that's fine. That's fine. Well, Dylan, also congratulations on being part of the Labor's Union Local 663 Team of the Week, and best of luck as you go forward.
Thank you.
All right, you too. And our last victim.
We got Hunter Palmer here. He's been playing since his freshman year, starting since his sophomore year. Kind of a little background on him. He doesn't have a ton of accolades, but I think that's kind of a disservice to what he does for our team. He's usually tasked with guarding the best player on the team. And he also he'll have a game where he scores 20 and we need him to score 20. And then some games he's okay with scoring 10. He's kind of the ultimate glue guy, in my opinion, where his role the offensive role changes every game. Defensive role is usually the same. He's usually guarding their best player. So that's Hunter Palmer.
Hunter, what's going on?
Oh, doing great. How about you?
I'm okay. I didn't get you guys out of class. All the other interviews I've done today, I've gotten folks out of class, but maybe I'm getting you out of practice or something.
It's practice right now, so they're not necessarily hating it. They've been doing it for 4 years, so they deserve a little time off.
Hunter, tell us a little bit about that role, that defensive role. Where does that come from, that mindset? Because that's tough, to be that stopper. What do you attribute that to?
Definitely my dad. Growing up playing basketball, he wasn't the biggest basketball guy, but ever since I was little, he always taught me that even if you're not great on offense, you can always play good defense and take pride in what you do.
Yeah. And if you could scoot a little bit closer to the mic, Hunter, being that defensive guy, what's been your toughest assignment this year? Who's been the toughest to guard?
This year, there's probably a few guys, but the one that comes to mind is Rafe Smith in Mid-Buck. He's really, really fast, explosive, and he can shoot it too. So it's really hard to kind of decide how you're going to play him, because if you're going to play off, he's going to shoot in your face. But if not, he's going to run right by you.
Very good. There are going to be teams watching this, and when you show up to play a game, there's guys on the teams go, man, I hope Hunter's guarding me. That means they think a lot of me. I'm the best player. And that they probably already know that. But Hunter, what are you doing on a game day to kind of get prepared, for the game mentally and physically?
Usually for a game day, I'll show up right after school, get some shots up. After that, I probably go through like the scout or maybe watch a little bit of film. I get a lot of water in me because I don't like to eat or drink like during or right before a game.
All right. It's kind of a fun question here. What when you look at the practice schedule, what's your least favorite drill?
I'd have to say two of them are tied, either a get low drill or a Wolverine drill.
All right. Are those both defensive type drills?
Yes.
All right. Well, you probably shouldn't even have to do that.
I agree.
No, we had one was called the towel drill, and I hated it. You had to put that towel behind your head, and hold on to it and get in that squat and play defense back and forth. And I did not look forward to that. But
Good idea.
sorry, guys.
I need something to spice up practice.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, congratulations on being part of the team of the week, and best of luck as you go forward.
Yep. Thank you, sir.
Coach, a little bit about your upcoming schedule here. I think what have you got? Lawson now next?
Yep. Lawson Friday and Lathrop Tuesday, and then a little bit of time off. I hate the time off, but we're maxed out on games. We didn't get very much snow. Usually we like to leave this in case we get some snow, but then we're right in a district play.
And where will your district be played?
It'll be at Bishop LeBlanc in St. Joseph, Missouri.
Outstanding. All right. Well, gentlemen, first off, I got to tell you, we do have a rule here at the Missouri Sports Network that to actually become a friend of the show, you have to make 3 appearances. So we've got 22 friends of the show, and right now 11 of them are football coaches and football programs. So, Coach, I will save your number. When you get a big win, we'll call up, and that'll be a call-in just on the scoreboard show, and just tell us about the game. And you got to get 2 more appearances, go win a district, go to the Final Four, and you have it locked up.
Sounds good. Thank you, sir.
All right. One last question for all of you, and just signify by raising your hand. I am a mandated reporter for the Missouri State Highway Patrol. And the question is, do you always wear your seatbelt?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Very good. Very good. And the Highway Patrol watches all of these, and they'll pull some folks over. But no, I'm just kidding. But it's good. Hey, Coach, thank you so much for helping set this up. Guys, I'm sorry, but you got to go back to practice, all right?
Thank you guys so much.
All right. You guys have a great day. God bless. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could